Today's intention is to focus on thoughtfulness. Thoughtfulness is something that has the potential to make us feel good about ourselves. Because when we can be compassionate and think about others, compassion actually goes deeper than empathy. Empathy is the ability to feel how others feel, to put ourselves in their shoes, but thoughtfulness is part of kindness, and it is a step further. It often means we take effective action to help make a difference to that person. Something very special about thoughtfulness was a piece of research where it was naturally seen in young people that we are simply thoughtful. Toys or actions or games which allow us to show thoughtfulness are often preferred. Thoughtfulness and kindness is something that is innate to humans. However, it can be worn away as we age, because it is only until we get older that we begin to realize who values our thoughtfulness and who values our kindness. So never forget, it's instinctive to be kind and thoughtful, but it's only as we get older we begin to realize we need to expend that energy and that gift wisely. Other research has shown that when we ourselves are thoughtful and kind, we are more likely to recognize thoughtfulness in others. So people who are high up on the thoughtfulness, compassionate scale, when they were paired with somebody who was kind and thoughtful, they actually showed improvements in their well-being. However, people who scored lower on that scale, when they were paired with somebody who was kind and thoughtful, they liked them more, they rated them higher, but they didn't necessarily show the same well-being improvements. So thoughtfulness can actually be helpful to our own health. So what does thoughtfulness look like to you? Something I've often said in these exercises is it may sometimes be choosing not to say something. The reason for this is when someone lashes out or is mean or is thoughtless, it is often because they are already suffering. If someone is passive aggressive or nasty, it can be often because they themselves are in a place which is hurting, but they haven't got the capacity to breathe deeply, to think, to choose their response. So the question you might ask yourself is being right really that important to me at the moment, especially when they're a good friend? So sometimes being thoughtful is perhaps saying nothing by choice and maybe saving it to discuss when both people are calm and able to move that situation forward. So think about your day today. How might thoughtfulness impact your day? Where could you use it? Where could you stop for a moment and know, I don't have to react instinctively. I can hold this emotion and then choose my response. Think also about how thoughtfulness might help you get through a situation. For me, given that I explained the rationale between well-being and thoughtfulness, I find when I behave in a thoughtful manner, I recognise other people's thoughtfulness and am better energised by it myself. So when we are thoughtful, we recognise and benefit from thoughtfulness in others more. Which brings me to my last point. How can you create an opportunity for thoughtfulness today? Could you reach out to someone? Could you use thoughtfulness when you're struggling with an issue instead of a habitual response? So let's seal today's intention with an affirmation. Today, I choose to be thoughtful and respond instead of instinctively react. Today, I will recognize thoughtfulness in myself and in others, and I will try to praise it and verbalize it when I see it in me and when I see it in others. Today, I will notice thoughtfulness and I will learn when I see or experience thoughtfulness myself. And I will learn how it worked for me and how to appreciate it in the person who showed it.